According to my iTunes archives, Mr. Radio, the podcast, has been on since circa 1990. Well, only recently did I discover a whole bunch of podcasts that I did on the original Blogspot platform that iTunes no longer found compatible. So, here, from the archives, circa 1990, another podcast from Mr. Radio.
Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here is a trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm the dirty person. You mind if I say, I'm always mind if I say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Enough to cultivate horse sense, enough cool head, enough keen eye. Did you ever think and try to find an ironclad lead for yourself from a three-railed billiard shot? But just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball-blind game, and I say that any fool can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that sloth. First great step on the road to the depths of David. I say first, but it's a little wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a peaceback suit. And listening to some big out-of-town chaps right here tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome old trot race, no, but a race where they sat down right on a horse. Like see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch making one boy, all I should say. Now, friends, let me show you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets are marked different. When a gentleman and a bum with a capital B and that rhymes with P and that stands for poop. And all week long in River City you'll be a frittering away. I say your young men will be a frittering. We're frittering away there noontime, suppertime, short time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting daylights pulled. Look at the screen door pass, show the beefsteak pounded. They have mind pumping anyone. If your parents are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Yeah, she's got lots and lots of trouble. I think of other kids in the knickerbocker, shirt tail young. Thinking in the pool hall when you have to play, you got trouble. Folks, right here in River City. Peru with a capital T that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Now, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm going to be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on? Well, they're moping around that hall. They're trying out Bebos, trying out Cuba, they're trying out tailor-mades like cigarette beans. And bragging all about how they're going to cover up telltale breath with sense and one fine night. They leave the pool hall heading for the dance at the armory, libertine men and scholar women and ragtime shamen. Now grab your son, your daughter, with the art of the jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble.
Oh, yeah, trouble, right in River City.
That rhymes with me and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool. They surely got trouble, right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school.
Our children gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Beware the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's whiz bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and soldier old man. Well, if so, my friends, we got trouble.
Oh, yeah, trouble, right in River City.
That runs and fear stands.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
They surely got trouble, right here.
Remember the main flavor of the rock and a golden rule.
Our children gonna have trouble.
Trouble, terrible trouble. I came with 15 numbered balls, devil stool.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Oh, yeah, we got trouble here. We got picnic trouble.
You've been listening to Mr. Radio, and I'm your host, Marshall. This program was written and produced by Marshall. Our theme music was played by Ululation. Mr. Radio is available wherever you get your podcasts, including iTunes and Spotify. Subscribe to our podcast and leave us a review. And don't forget to tune in next week for another episode of Mr. Radio.